Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing video. This one is for the Once Upon a Book Club. This is their middle grade box, or not middle grade, their young adult box. What's wrong, Hobart? It is 8:25 in the evening and I just realized I should check the tracking number of this. And then it said it was delivered and left on the porch. No one rang the bell or anything, so I'm glad it was still there. So the adult one I did earlier. So this is the January young adult. And part of the thing that differentiates the as far as the boxes is that the young adults come in the green and the adult come in that pinkish one. So yeah, and just again, they do ship internationally. I will leave the website in the description box. So I thought, since this has arrived, let's go ahead and open it up if I can and do an unboxing. I am having trouble. There we go. There's one piece of tape. There we go. Okay. So again, this, like you've seen with Owl Crate and Fairy Loot and other subscription services, they do give you some gifts to go with the book, and but these gifts are curated specifically for the story in the book that's in the box. They're not all, it's not fandom merch, unless something probably comes across that says she put on a Harry Potter pin or a Divergent pin or something, then it might be to that fandom, but generally I have yet to see that. So this is, you know, pretty standard what they're all going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because that's going to have spoiler stuff on it. I can see a signed book plate. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now the book is right on top, so I'm just going to grab the book, and I can tell you from the back, it looks like it's a Titanic retelling. So again, this is a young adult, and the book is 1,000,000-1. So let's see, and it's a navy blue with yellow on the spine and nothing on the back. This was published by Harper Teen, and the synopsis says, Josepha is an unapologetic and charismatic thief who loves the thrill of the chase. She has her eye on her biggest mark yet, the RMS Titanic. I was right, it is a Titanic. The most luxurious ship in the world. Let's see. But she isn't interested in stealing from the wealthy first-class passengers on board. No, she's out for the ultimate prize. The Rubaiyat. A one-of-a-kind book encrusted with gems that's worth millions. Ooh, that would be a sight to see. Wonder what kind of story would be in between the cover of that. Josepha can't score it alone, so she enlists a team of girls with unique talents. Hinna, a daring acrobat and contortionist. Violet, an actress and expert dissembler. And Emily, an artist who can replicate any drawing by hand. They couldn't be more different, and yet they have one very important thing in common. Their lives depend on breaking into the vault and capturing the Rubaiyat. But careless mistakes, old grudges, and new romances threaten to jeopardize everything they've worked for and put them in incredible danger when tragedy strikes. While the odds of pulling off the heist are slim, the odds of survival are even slimmer. So there's the 4 girls. Yeah. So Titanic retelling. Okay. That just kind of makes me want to watch the movie with the Leonardo DiCaprio, and I think it's Kate Winslet. That came out when I was in junior high, and I remember watching that a lot. And I went and saw it in the theater several times with friends. So yeah, and that was when I thought Leonardo DiCaprio was very fine. I don't really think so now. Anyway, okay, so one of the gifts, so again, okay, so this one says page 114. So what I'm going to do is turn to page 114 in the book. And as you can see, here's a sticky tab. And this says, I'm going to take it out. And they all say, I think there's two on this. Yeah, there's two. They accidentally stuck together on that one. But they just say open your gift. And sometimes they're a little bit bigger than this, like a normal size sticky tab. Otherwise, sometimes they're just small like this. And so when you're reading the book, you'll come to the spot that I showed you that has that sticky note on the page, and that's when you'll find the gift that matches. This one says page 114. When you're reading page 114 and you come to this, then you open this, and it coincides with the story. But like I've said in the adult box, I just don't know when I'm going to get to these books, and so I can't leave all these unopened books lying around. I don't have the space for that. So I open them, I get the gifts, but I am able to recall when I do get to it generally what the gifts are, and if not, that's fine. So this is obviously going to be a poster, and so it's wrapped up. This is the page on page 114, and this is what it is. So this is the RMS Titanic, and it's just different views of the different levels of the Titanic. And the print is so small, I can't really read it at all. I can't read any of those prints. This particular item, not my thing, so I will not be holding on to this. I don't know anyone that would want this, but I'll find someone to gift that to. But this just is not my type of thing, so that will be moving on. Alright, I'm going to pull out these other things, and we'll do these in order. Okay, so I'm going to take the sticky note out of the book for the next gift. Let's just go smallest to largest. Okay, so this is the next smallest one. So this one says page 349. So I'm going to go and remove. See, and here's a bigger one. So you're reading along. There's the bigger sticky note. So you're reading, and then you just pull it out, and then you open your gift. So 349. I need my scissors because this is taped shut. Okay. I also have a middle grade one coming. Oh, it's so pretty. I have a middle grade Once Upon a Book Club coming. Now this, okay, this is pretty, but this also has a different meaning to me. So not only will I always think of this book, but I'm trying to get it out, and I think it's broken. It is a cheaper quality thing. No, come on. This is broken, but I can super glue it back together. So that kind of sucks that it's broken, but it is what it is, and I can super glue it. But it's a pocket watch. It's a rose gold pocket watch, and reason why this has a deeper meaning to me is my grandpa that passed away. This is my mom's dad that passed away 10 or 11 years ago. He collected pocket watches, so this is something I would absolutely love to show him. But yeah, so let's see. It's got the little. It's a working pocket watch, because I just pulled the little tabby. And then there's just, you can't really see it, but there is a engraving. It's just little symbols, like, I think there's a flower, and I can't really tell, but then to open it, you push this down, and then it opens up, and then there's the pocket watch. So, and then you just twist this to change the time. The part I say is broken is this, because this just comes out, but I can super glue that. So even if this does not work, the pocket watch, I'm not going to carry it around, but I love it because I saw it, and as soon as I registered immediately that it was a pocket watch, I thought of my grandpa, so that was very special. So I will hold on to this just because it makes me think of my grandpa. So there's that. Okay, the next one is on page 335, it looks like. So, removing the sticky note. Page 335 is in a little envelope here, so let's undo this ribbon. I've got to get rid of that ribbon, otherwise my cat will try to eat it. I don't dare use this because I have contact dermatitis and rosacea, and so I'm afraid of what this will do with trying to apply it to my face. But that is Face Jewels. It has instructions: apply to clean, oil-free skin, peel the jewels from the plastic sheet and place in the desired spot on skin. Hold down for 5 seconds to allow adhesive to stick. Or add these to a journal instead, or something else to create a little bejeweled thing. So I'll pass that on. Okay, the last gift is on page 202. I just stacked these up, so obviously they're not in page order. Page 202. Okay, that's just another little skin thin sticky note. And this one is wrapped up in kind of like newspaper clippings. It's a wrapping paper, but it's images like newspaper clippings, if that makes sense. The Daily Mirror, it says, disaster to the Titanic. World's largest ship collides with an iceberg in the Atlantic during her maiden voyage. So, anyway. And it's just a repeating pattern. So let's open this. It feels like a book. It looks like it is a book, but it's a journal. So it's a journal book. Let me open this and we'll take a closer look at it. Now, I love collecting journals, so I will absolutely keep this. So this is the word in the book, the Rubaiyat, or however it is that you say it. As you can see, it has accents over the A's. So I don't know how to say it, but it says, let's see, it was peacock feather cover, gold, 240 pages. So obviously this isn't going to have all those details, but it does have a wraparound little bungee thing, and it is a standard lined journal. So standard line journal, and I think, did I see, or does it not? No, no pockets. And it does have a yellow ribbon, so I will enjoy using this once I get to this. I have quite a few journals to get through, but I will absolutely love doing that, writing in that. So let me just show you briefly before we get into the extras. So we had the poster of the workings or the levels of the Titanic, kind of like an x-ray almost view, a pocket watch that I've got to glue that covering on, this bejeweled thing you can put on your face or whatever, a journal I will use and keep, and of course the book. So a pretty good box. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and bust into this. And you get one of these, a packet of this stuff with everyone. Now the middle, I'm assuming you'll get it with the middle grade as well, because you do get this with the adult box. So it comes with a letter to the reader written by the author. And oh, and this was by Adibia Jagadar. I don't know how to say that name. I'm going to have to look it up. But anyway, so letter from the author, and on the back sits letter from the author on a print card, and it says, "Trust me, it's worth it, worth more than you can imagine." So I will stick that in the book, just kind of right in here. I like to keep that with it. You also get a bookmark that's the same as the print that I just showed you. Trust me, it's worth it more than you can imagine. And the back just says, you know, basically, hey, remember to make this more special. Open the gifts when you get to the page that indicates it. But again, I just can't do that. A signed book plate, I will stick that in there, and then another little pamphlet. So it gives you the image of the book on the front, and the hint for January was High Seas Heist. And there is a picture of the author, and it's a conversation with the author. So there's questions and answers, and then you have discussion questions that you can ask if you read this for a book club. They have Once Upon a Book Club does a book club live. It says join us on Instagram and Facebook Live as we talk about this month's selections and preview some of the gifts. Ask any questions and chat about the book with other book club members. And then it gives their social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So, and then it's just 4 pages. And then this last page in this particular one is Titanic Trivia. On what day did the Titanic hit the iceberg? And then it gives you answers. And the answer for that is D, April 14th, 1912. So, I mean, that'll be kind of fun. I'll kind of glance over that, but I won't hang on to that. But yeah, so that is the book. It sounds pretty interesting. I am intrigued to get to that. I'm just trying to set my scissors off to the side. But yeah, so that's it for this unboxing. Let me know if you do Once Upon a Book Club as well, and would you be more interested in, I mean, what age category would you get if you could do the Once Upon a Book Club, or if you do Once Upon a Book Club? Do you do the adult? Do you do the young adult? Or like I said, they just barely started doing middle grade. Do you do the middle grade now? So that'll be it. I just put the signed book plate in there into its little home, and now I'll find a place to put the book. So that's it for this unboxing video. Talk to me in the comment section below. I will have in the description box the website for Once Upon a Book Club in case you want to check them out. Again, they do ship internationally. I just know there have been issues with, I think, strikes or something going on like that, so it might take a little longer to ship, or there might be some issues, but they'll have updated shipping information. That's one thing with Once Upon a Book Club I do like, is they do keep that up to date. And keep you informed about any shipping delays. So that'll be it. Talk to me in the comment section below, and until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I'll talk to you later.